Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT here. And guys, I'm back with more Elder Scrolls. So guys, this is kind of weird. I logged in and the first thing I see is this guy with the name Dark Souls Dragon's probably gonna lose his shit over that. But anyways, guys. So let's head over and talk to Xukas. Xukas, there we go.
Those generally choose to live in tribes based around a history. Lilmoth is a merchant town.
Alright, so guys, I'm working on getting people for the Minecraft server project so that we can start it and get a community going on there, but that's kind of going to be a little difficult to get dedicated people who have mics. I mean, if you don't have a mic and want to join the Minecraft server, that is entirely fine with me. As long as you use text chat, that is, 'cause I am entirely, as Dragon would say, I have a prejudice against people who don't use mics, but I don't hate people without mics, I just find them really annoying to work with. Who's this? That's just a guard. Alright, hello Xukas.
Ah, Beeko. I would be lying if I said, welcome to my home, Brightthroat Village. Cozier than Lilmoth, I think. What brings you? Let me hazard a guess.
I need to find the Remnant of Argon.
Of course you do. This matter of the Remnant, you must understand, it is fragile as a marsh robin's egg. Even so, I trust your heart, and truthfully, we could use the help. Brightthroats are negotiators, not warriors, and war is brewing.
Thank you. How should we proceed?
All answers lie with the Hist. It is just a matter of hearing what it has to say. Chimemaker Shuvu can help us. Our Hist speaks through the wind, you see. Its words rustle through the boughs, and our chimes sing out its counsel. Poetic, right?
Where can I find this Chimemaker Shuvu?
Old Shuvu spends his time in the Glade of Chimes, to the west of the village. In my youth, I would spend all my time listening to the chimes. It is a very good place. If you go there now, I will join you.
Alright, let's find Chimemaker Shuvu in the Glade of Chimes.
You will like Chimemaker Shuvu, I think. Very wise and very pleasant. Like one of your gray-muzzled bark dogs. Let's make our way to the glade.
There we go. Oh, hello to the viewer currently watching me on Twitch. Alright then. It's actually a pretty chill place. Hello, Shuvu.
Is that? Ha! Little Xukas, come to visit your old friend in the Glade of Chimes? He is always so busy now. I recall when he stood only as tall as the Kepo grass. And you, Blackguard Slayer, what can this stiff-legged crafter do for you?
I need to ask your Hist about the Remnant of Argon.
Remnant of... My. This is no small question, Xukas friend. Look around you. Each of these chimes sing out a tangle of melodies, but only one tangle. One chime speaks of eggs and hatching, another jangles about death and journey's end.
So I need a specific chime? One that speaks about the Remnant?
Ah, The Ogel is clever, Xukas. Yes, my hands gave birth to every chime you hear. But the Remnant? Only one chime can sing its truth. One made by sun-blessed hands in an old time. Older than my egg mother's egg mother. A chime as old as our tribe.
Okay, I like how they keep referring to me as an Ogel when I'm an Argonian too. Because Ogel means not of Argonian tongue, and I'm an Argonian, so I'm not really that much of an outsider. But anyway, where is this chime?
Locked away, hidden under mud and lost memories. Understand, our exiles did not want this truth drifting free on the wind. But Xukas trusts you, so I will trust you. Go to the Wither Vault, claim the chime. We will learn its truth together.
Alright, I'll just recover the chime from the Wither Vault.
The Wither Vault is well north of the village. I would guide you, but my knees grow stiff as kindling wood. Little Xukas can aid you, I have no doubt. Be warned, even bright throats who know the mire like their own scales face danger there.
So you've known Xukas for a long time?
Since before he hatched, I called him the Little Stump. He would plant himself at the foot of the listening tree and stare up at the branches, listening. Always listening. I thought he might take my place one day.
Why didn't he?
You should ask him. Treeminder Pavu saw the old sap in Xukas. She made him a root herald, and his days grew short and lean like an underfed guar. Eventually, he had no time to listen anymore.
And that bothers you?
All is as the Hist wishes it to be. One day, when he has grown old and thin like me, he may return to the glade. Until then, he does the tribe's work. There is no shame in that. None at all.
Goodbye.
The path to the Remnant bends like an oxbow. Let's find this chime. Leaving the glade always puts rocks in my sandals. Sad, you know. One day the two of us should share some phlegm wine there and just listen.
Definitely, Xukas. Definitely.
The swamp grows thick here. A far cry from Lilmoth's mud puddles, I think. Oh, Leviathan Pizzle grows across this glade. A very powerful herb, Beeko. Remind me to pick some. I cannot imagine the Brightthroats ever holding territory here. Very little wind, hollow seeds. There it is, just up ahead. This place dries my scales.
That is an Argonian behemoth. Let's avoid that at all
No
costs.
good thing comes from stone. Let's make this quick. I fear we will find more than the chime inside this vault. The Nahish elders never speak of this place, not even to me. Stay watchful, Beeko. I hear something. The chimes. They sing without wind. Just ahead. Chaos, I hate this.
Got him. Alright, these are the chimes right here. Okay, sorry if you heard my phone go off. I'm gonna mute that right now. I thought it was
Good
already
work,
on mute,
Beeko.
but apparently not.
Let us get back to Brightthroat Village.
Oh, there's another player in here, that's why. Sweet breeze, frizzy, overlook. Let's actually get that. Okay, that is now discovered. Let's continue our journey back to Bright Throat Village.
Where are you two?
That's a boss, so I don't really want to fuck with it at all.
A beast nesting in the wither vault, soiling the chime. My rage quill is engorged.
Be calm, old Shuvu. No one wants to see that.
The wind welcomes you, Xukas friend. You have the remnant chime? Please, settle an old lizard's spines. The beast Xukas mentioned, it did not gnaw or shed water on it, right?
No, it seems fine. What happens now?
Hist be praised. Take the chime to the listening tree and hang it there. When you are ready, clutch this prayer stone and focus. If your cause is just, the Hist will answer. If not, I guess we have to find a better place to bury this chime.
I'll hang the chime. So it's over here. There's a history right here.
Perfect. Now center yourself in the glade and focus the remnant's mystery on the prayer stone. We seek your guidance and ask the blessing of your song. Sap Mother, Bow Father, please hear our petition and speak the remnant's truth. I hear nothing. A tangle of whispers, nothing more.
That can't be. Wait, I hear it, Shuvu. I hear it. The Hist sings the remnant's truth.
Truly? Ha! Ah, little Xukas, I knew you had a chime maker's heart. Come, tell us what you hear.
I am confused. Shuvu is the wisest listener in the tribe. How could he hear nothing when I heard it so clearly? He is very old. Maybe he just needs his ear cavity flushed.
I doubt it. What did the chime say about the Remnant of Argon?
Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard. A bramble of words. I appreciate the Hist's poetry, but this is not an ideal time for it, I think.
How will this help us find the Remnant of Argon?
I do not know. Hopefully Shuvu can teach me how to decipher the words. It will take time, but I will find you if I learn more. Perhaps friend Famia could help also? Or Cassandra. They both know the marsh's stone secrets. They could prove useful.
Cassandra asked me to meet her in Alton Mirleal. I'll see if she can help. Okay guys, let's go meet with Cassandra. Cassandra, I mean.
You are well traveled, yes? Let us exchange pleasantries and word from the road.
I'll tell you what, Argonia is such a cool place. God damn it. I hate bugs.
You are well-traveled, yes? Let us exchange pleasantries and word from the road.
Maybe later. Okay. I just love how much exploring that you can do in each of these different areas and how unique each experience is to a certain extent.
Hist, whatever will I do?
Hello. Cassandra said you'd be here. Well, you certainly have a spring in your step. Your work with the Bright Throats went well, I take it. Splendid.
We've made some progress, yes. Where's Cassandra?
Following another lead on the Remnant. Or, potential lead. Someone she worked with before she started funding Cyrodiilic collections. I don't know much more. She asked me to tell you to join them when I saw you, so I suppose you should do that.
Join them where exactly?
West of here, near that spooky prison. Honestly, I missed most of it. Too preoccupied by her bodyguard. Something about how he looks at me. Gives me the shivers, you know? But we have better things to discuss. What did you learn with Xukas?
A riddle. Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard.
Ritual Argonian poetry. The words are common, but the meter is all wrong. There's more to it. Missing verses, perhaps? Truthfully, Cassandra is the authority on that sort of thing. You should set out. I'll try to dig up a few relevant texts.
I'll go meet up with Cassandra.
Smoke and sunless sap. Strange that the Bright Throat's Hist would speak in such dour terms. Maybe it describes some dark age. The Alessian incursion of the First Era? Or perhaps a dark age yet to come. Gads, let's hope it's not that.
Cold Harbor! Why did Cassandra hire that bodyguard Whiptail? Right, let's see. What brought you out here to Alton Merlio? Or the explorers you rescued? Let's just leave. Ah. Okay, let's see. Okay, something's after us. I don't know what we just caused to go hostile. Huh. Weird, I could have sworn I heard some hostility. But in other news, let's see, okay, we're getting closer. That must be the place right there. These crocodiles. Never mean to jump. Why do I keep jump? Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to jump. Let's see, it's this place right here, so how the... Let's see, how do we get up here?
It's no use. Pockets have been picked clean.
Nothing. Good, you're here.
Rip.
You found us. Good. As you can see, we've met with some difficulty. I apologize for the unsightliness. Were your inquiries in Brightthroat Village fruitful?
We learned a riddle about the Remnant of Argon. What happened here?
Murder, apparently. The victim was Hitsasi, a former associate. Not so pleasant or learned as Famia, but still useful in his own way. He traveled in less reputable circles. I had hoped he could shed some light on the Blackguards' plans.
How'd he die?
That is what we are trying to determine. Whatever happened, it was neither clean nor brief. What a waste. If the Blackguards came after him, Hitsasi must have known something about the Remnant after all. Look around and see what you can find.
Alright, I'll look for anything related to the Remnant. Body rags.
His throat was cut. Simple bandages weren't enough to staunch the bleeding, it seems.
Sassie's journal, page 2. Here's what we're looking for, page 1. More money getting thrown around, looking for the Remnant. Better chance of finding Sanguine's arse in a temple of Mara. He is getting pushy again. I stand my ground, but I've heard things about him. Dark things. Wish I could sort things out with Cassandra. More poking around, scars to prove it. Locals don't the Remnant. Not information they pass down. It's all Hist knowledge, instinct, nothing concrete. Makes my job harder. I hate working hard. Oh my gosh, why? Blackguards have the right idea. Take things from tribes, things that they use to talk to their Hist. Try to find the Remnant that way, but they're crazy to try it on the Deadwater. Those Nagas won't stand for them stealing relics and such. Their funeral, I guess. He's coming by again today. Says he needs to make introductions. Felicialis, 5 gold. Karga, 7 gold. Hishap, 3 gold. 2 fishing nets. Why, that orc with the hair lip name, 18 gold. I guess those are some of the slaves?
Show them to me, if you would. Pages torn from Hitsatsi's journal. I do not mean to speak ill of the dead, but I must admit some surprise. He never struck me as someone can journal. If he knew about the Remnant, this could prove invaluable.
One of them talks about the Blackguards searching for relics Argonian used to communicate with the Hist.
So, the Blackguards have learned what we already know. The truth of the Remnant cannot be torn from my eggkin because they do not know it. Only their tribal relics can provide the answers. How did you learn the Brightthroat's riddle?
We rang a special chime to communicate with the Hist.
You see? The voice of the Hist needs a conduit, some physical means of communication. The Blackguards failed to acquire the Brightthroat's chime, but they clearly mean to steal some relic from the Deadwater tribe. Bold. Or spectacularly stupid.
So you want me to talk to the Deadwater tribe and find out what this relic could be?
Precisely. You know one of the tribe's calls, don't you? Jaxsik-Orn, if I recall correctly. find her, and plead our case. If the Deadwater tribe has some way of learning more about the Remnant, we need to find it before the Blackguards do.
Alright, I'll travel to Deadwater Village and find Jaxsik-Orn.
Safe travels. When you've concluded your business with the Deadwater tribe, meet me back at Cyrodiilic Collection's headquarters in Lilmuth. We're getting close. I can almost feel it.
You seem pretty excited about this relic business. I wonder why.
Please, don't mistake my stoic demeanor for a lack of enthusiasm. All of this is tremendously exciting. But, in answer to your inquiry, yes, the primacy of these relics is a thrilling discovery. It supports a theory of mine about the Hist.
What's your theory?
Well, I wrote a treatise on the subject some years ago, a brisk 400 pages. But I suppose I can give you a summary. Argonians share a special relationship with their Hist. They hear its will, taste its decrees.
They? Don't you mean we? You're an Argonian too.
Yes, well, that's just it. I can't hear the Hist.
Tragic, really. What do you mean?
When I place my hands on the Hist's bark or rest in the shadow of its boughs, I hear nothing. No whispers, no faint smells or soothing tones. Just silence. Deafening silence.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I admit the silence troubles me, but do you see? My eggkin sometimes need intermediaries too. With these antiquities, the chimes, the Deadwater relic, and eventually the Remnant itself, perhaps I'll finally hear something.
Goodbye. Alright then. Let's go talk to our good friend Jaxsik-Orn. Sorry, Beekos. Oh, shit. Alligator. Crocodile, I mean. Holy shit, are Argonians fast at swimming? I'm pretty sure they're swimming towards us. Okay, I don't think they are. Let's see, let's find a way up. Here we go. Okay then, let's see. I actually think the compass in this game is... It's strikingly similar to how it is in Skyrim, which is nice. Though this one is slightly easier to use, in my opinion. But then again, I don't really use the compass in Skyrim that much, so I don't know. Go ahead and grab this way shrine right here before we go and talk to Jaxsik.
I'll be this again tomorrow. This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Deadwater's style is definitely a cool style, though.
I grind my
Right.
fangs. This is a desecration.
Hello, Jaxsik.
I narrow my eyes. I know what you seek. You and the Blackguards both. Sojay and I hack and cleave and stab, yet more Ojels swim over our borders every day. All looking for the Remnant of Argon. I must find it first. I will find it first.
I have no love for the Blackguards. We can find the Remnant together.
My consider. We killed many savages together. We will do so again. If the Hist thinks you are worthy of Remnant secrets, you will survive. If not, so be it. I hunt blackguards. They skulk around our village, yanking up our grave stakes like salt daisies.
The Blackguards think tribal relics will lead them to the Remnant. Are these grave stakes special?
I arch my brow ridge. Special. Yes. Our grave stakes do not just pin the dead to their resting place. Each tells a story, some as old as the tribe itself. Some of our greatest Rajkals even had the honor of using a Hist bow to make their stakes.
Could the Remnant's secrets be carved into one of these grave stakes?
Yes. All the more reason to hack these blackguards dead. Meet me in the swamp east of the village. Our quarry is there. Many unstaked bog blights also. Freed from their dead sleep by those thieving savages. Bare your fangs, Ojel. Time for war.
How am I an Ojel if I'm an Argonian? Seriously, Naga, that irritates me. I'm an Argonian, so therefore I'm not an Ojel. I am entirely confused about that. I mean, Nagas are a different type of Argonian. So, why the hell are they referring to me, an Argonian, as an Ojel? That's so irritating. I'll meet you outside the village. Okay, let's...
Here already. You are swift, Ojel. I will give you that. But enough flattery, I think. From now on, all is war talk. We seek the grave stakes of several Deadwater Carls, and vengeance. I know how we can claim both.
What do you have in mind?
The Blackguards steal our fallen Eggkin's grave stakes without regard for the stake's purpose. Now, the rivers choke on bog blights, dead and not dead things that eat Nagas whole. With cunning, we will see to it that they eat only blackguards.
Sounds good. What do we have to do?
The blackguard savages build panjis. This word means fumers. Racks of oily, spoiled meat that keep the bog blights off their scent. As we recover the grave stakes, destroy the fumers. The dead not dead will find our enemies and do the rest.
Alright, I'll destroy the fumers and recover the grave
This time
stakes.
we attack as one. One serpent, two heads.
The closest one's right here. Ruby.
If pillaging isn't profitable, I bet I could sell this extract to the merchants in Lilmoth.
Take out the magical guys. Magical guys,
she could catch me anytime.
You know what makes up for these disgusting living conditions? The equally disgusting food.
Good. The bog blights will feast on this camp soon enough.
Goddamn blaggers, hate them. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Closest one's this way. Okay, I think that thing's dead. Oh my gosh, zombie. Ugh.
Yes. These blackguards will pay a high price for challenging the Deadwater tribe.
Damn straight they will. Let's try to avoid fighting these zombies as much as we can. There's two, let's avoid them. Crap.
Well done. Now travel north. We will raid their main encampment and finish this.
Raids. Jaxsik is... I love Jaxsik-Orn. Honestly, she's so cool. Bow versus bow, bitches!
I need more. Get me more vials. They have no idea what's about to happen.
Famia is full. Big relics just to confuse us.
Level up, hell yeah. Is that all of them? Get Prophet's bow.
More guards? How are we supposed to living?
What was it that we wanted? Concealed weapon and swallow soul. Okay, so those are strife morphs. So funnel health. Heals yourself and one other nearby ally. Okay, let's go with funnel health. Groovy. Ah, daily rewards. 1,000 gold. Awesome. Oh, 100,000. That's awesome. Okay, inventory. That is. There we go. Okay, Jaxsik.
I know I spoke of fighting as one, but these two were too loud and foolish. So Jay and I had to kill them. Before they died, they spoke of the Remnant and the Hist Woodgrave stakes.
What did they say?
One shouted at the other about a relic they could not find. The grave stake of a Chronokal, the great Deadwater war chief called Etra of the Many Spears. Few Deadwater warriors rival Etra. He is Wutum. You would say legend, I think.
And the grave stake will lead to the Remnant of Argon?
I blink my eyes. Maybe. Reading Azulvat is Gravesinger work. We cannot know until we claim the stake. You will have to fight him for it. All Deadwater Carls know Etra's resting place. Look west and follow the ridgeline. His tomb is there.
You'll help me fight him, right?
My tail sinks. Etra is buried in the Tomb of Many Spears, an unclean place. Vahat, or taboo in the Dry Tongue. Sojay and I cannot fight there, but you can. If you can pry the stake away from Etra, bring it to the Gravesinger's lodge.
And if I can't?
I will reclaim your body and make a helm of your skull. You have earned that, at least.
I don't know whether to be insulted or complimented by that. Oh my god. Alright, I'll claim Etra's grave stake and meet you at the Gravesinger's lodge.
Why do you slump? Bristle your war spines. Etra was a legend, true. But what you fight is not Etra. It is the pieces not needed, bound together by slime and old-time magic. A beast to crush and cleave. Take your weapon and strike true.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Etra of the many spears?
A call has no tongue for stories. But I will do my best. The Nahish elders say that Etra had a soul older than the tribe. Even before he hatched, the egg handlers heard him chanting from inside his tiny shell. Blood, death, glory.
And he grew up to be a hero?
I shake my head. A hero to us. Not to you, I think. Etra rolled across the marsh like a thunderhead, felling great trees, slaying huge beasts, and eating the hearts of great warriors. Often, Etra would take his opponent's grave stakes as a trophy.
What did he do with these stakes?
He stored them in the great stone vault that eventually became his tomb. The place where you will face him. The Tomb of Many Spears. One dark day, a great slime claimed the vault. When Etra learned of this, he grew furious and attacked.
Did he win?
He did not. He died in glory. Many great Deadwater Calls raided the tomb, seeking pieces of Etra, bones or sinew to make mighty weapons. They all died. Now their corpses, and what remains of Etra's, stalk the tomb forever. Like I said, Vahat.
That story wasn't too bad.
I roll my eyes. If you do not hurry, I will end up telling the story of the slow-legged Ogel who lost the Remnant of Argon. Go now. Be swift.
And goodbye. Let's avoid that big-ass Argonian over there. The Argonian behemoth. Okay, we found it, guys. Well, guys, I think this is gonna be it for me. And, let's kill this beetle real quick. And, guys, so we'll explore the tomb in the next one and get everything we need from Etra of the Many Spears. So until then, guys, this has been Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT. And Beekos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.